Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one...
Towering header!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now this could be a chance. Yamal. Rivaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. He's well positioned. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
Cannavaro. Beckham. Robertson makes the interception. Yamal. And it's Frimpong. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Drogba. Madrid are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham.
Cannavaro robs him of possession.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, well played, well played.
De Bruyne.
Frimpong. And Yamal. Now it's Rivaldo. Frimpong.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Frimpong. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And that's going right the way across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looks to the other side. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
It's rising! It's there! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool with the lead. Look, shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Can he stop it going out? So a temporary halt to the action. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Liverpool are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. That gets us going once more. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe, it's a pretty loose pass. Koundé.
De Bruyne.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that looks a decent...
And the shot!
Now it's Yamal. Good.
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the counter is on.
Frimpong.
De Bruyne.
Beckham. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe finding himself in space. That has been slung wide. Now it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
It's Roberto Carlos!
And he should have made them pay.
Carlos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Bruyne! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Liverpool really could have done without this. So we're ready to go.
Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
And it's De Bruyne.
Van Dijk makes a dash for it. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Drogba
Goes for a shot! And it's there!
Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
He's having a shot!
Knocks it into space.
Rivaldo.
He leaps for it. Oh, good finish.
It could be a lifeline! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Yaya Toure.
Looking for options for movement. Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
Drogba and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yaya Toure! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is wildly off target. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Drogba, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Just the keeper in his way, and he shoots!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cleared without hesitation. Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard stood up well to him there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Panucci, can he get onto this? Panucci made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Yaya Toure. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good-looking ball. Maradona. That is ended up in no man's land. That pass isn't the best. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's Dembele. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's only too happy to take that back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Italy are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Robertson. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Short changes him with that pass. Panucci. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Italy are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him, and it's Maradona. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Panucci. And it's Rijkaard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
To Jordi Alba.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard.
Yaya Toure.
Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through?
Dembele!
There will be
Yaya
1
Toure.
minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well.
He's had a shot! Great effort, but no way through.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Request for support
So we reach the halfway point.
Liverpool really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitutions taking place.
So, into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Maradona.
That's an excellent interception.
It's Totti! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Now that's well seen too.
Now it's Yaya Toure.
Looking for options for movement. Bullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space. And that could set him on it.
Maradona! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Robertson.
Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's had it taken off him.
Maradona.
Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Can he get on the end of this?
Totti, it's Totti! It's anyone's ball now.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Nice interception, well timed.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Long ball looking to counter, and he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball.
Totti! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ball comes in.
Oh, he's been caught. Yaya Toure!
But he's left disappointed. Mbappe,
And they can counter here.
that has been cut short. And it's Robertson. Now Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Drogba with the foul.
Substitution.
Italy have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Robertson, 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tanucci gives no quarter whatsoever.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
It'll be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Yaya Toure.
The conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Robertson looking to receive it in space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward. Italy are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Jordi Alba has the space to scheme. He's cut it out. Mbappe.
Yaya Toure.
And that is as much time as there will be. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Kubasi.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's found a way past. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception.
No joy this time.
Van der Sar sends that a long way. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move.
Guardiola.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tonali.
Mbappe. Now it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Takes a shot!
Lyon have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing them.
Tries one from range!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out wide.
Now the ball in. Cleared away.
Spread out to the left.
Nicely worked.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great vision. And this is Yaya Toure. Shoots!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yaya Toure has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. Modric.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has a look up. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. That's been drilled in. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Robertson, he's got away.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this?
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lyon are looking to break at pace. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Van Dijk. Modric. Really fierce, close defending. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vardiol can clear it away. Liverpool still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Yaya Toure, that's a good ball out wide. And he whips it in. Terrific effort! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Drogba, that's a little off target. Modric. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. Now it's Modric. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. He's having a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 18.
So time for change.
Messi.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Modric. Le numéro 23.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
À leur place, le
Now
numéro
it's
9.
Mbappe.
Le numéro
Neymar.
8. Le
He
numéro
is
19.
through here.
Neymar.
Good take, and is he in charge? Surely! Goal! Lyon! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Lyon leading now. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Now this could be a chance. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's Yaya Toure.
That is good alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Danny Olmo. Robertson out-muscles him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Palmer.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shot a goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Rijkaard! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Lyon really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Can he spark a counter here?
Bellingham. Now it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele.
Temps additionnel,
Dembele!
3 minutes.
That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. It's Drogba! Chance again. No.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While
A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
you really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Cantona. And it's Hullet. Cantona!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Now it's Girassi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get up.
Goes for a shot! It's Schneider!
And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ball's played through. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele.
Quarter of an hour played.
Rijkaard tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson has crossed into the middle. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now he's off and running. Robertson cuts it out.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish?
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is decidedly lacking. And that's a good-looking ball. Cantona chasing after it. And here's Mbappe. Drogba receives it in a good position here. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Girassi is onto this. Knocks it into space. Dembele gets into a good position. In towards the back stick.
Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first.
Rijkaard!
Nearly, but not quite. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not where it came from. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cantona. And that's gone loose.
Foot in.
Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Seedorf.
Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. And it's Yaya Toure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. The ball has bounced loose now. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, good play! And another try! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
River Plate have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Cantona. Rijkaard.
Well, played right into his path.
Bergomi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh, super ball!
Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele's delivery.
Now, who's going to be first to the... In he goes again! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
River Plate get the ball rolling in the second half.
Bergomi.
Oh no, what has happened here?
And he is dashing away.
And this Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
It's Drogba! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Liverpool leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure.
The conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Pass is just off target.
River Plate
Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Liverpool are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Now it's Cantona. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played.
Seedorf. Rummenigge.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Schneider touches it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the shot at goal! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish.
Big chance! Goal! River Plate! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's picked out the run.
Shoots! That's another chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
And he cuts out the supply.
Long ball upfield. Yaya Toure. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rummenigge. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
River Plate, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
Gives it back. And this is Hullet. Showing good feet. He is through here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Looking for the far post. He's given the time to pick a pass.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And it's Bellingham.
Nicely weighted ball. Delivers with whip.
Bergomi
is there, and he can get that clear. Drogba! It's anyone's ball now. And somehow he kept it out. It's their second corner of the game.
4 added minutes
Should
has
get
been
the job
indicated.
done. And that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's all alone. They're urging him to shoot. Ah, he's given it away.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele chasing after it. Oh, easy pickings there. Pepe. Silvestre. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele wants to run onto this. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yaya Toure.
Can he get it through? And he's gone backward here. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And Romario! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Bellingham is flagged offside. And it's Forlan. De Bruyne. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Out towards the right wing. He can clear it away. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. A header! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 28 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's where it came from.
Real chance!
And that's a good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. And he's quick to return it. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Messi.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Forlan.
Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta.
And this is De Bruyne.
Messi has the space to scheme.
Yaya Toure.
A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Nicely weighted ball.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's looking wide.
Oh, well played, well played.
Now it's Dembele. And that's gone loose. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
So
time
we
for
reach
our
the halfway
special lottery.
point.
Well,
Please
I
grab
think
the
it's been a
tickets you were given
fantastic
when you were
watch
walking through
with
the
chances
gate.
created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Brazil
Get the second half started.
Ronaldinho.
Nice interception, well timed. Great vision.
And Romario!
Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, what has happened here?
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, important interception.
Chiellini.
Romario. Can he finish? Oh, that is beautiful! Romario!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The goal scorer for
A momentary
Brazil,
lapse, mercilessly
after 51
exploited.
minutes is
They were absolutely
number
lethal.
18.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Brazil with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit?
That has been cut short. Mbappe going after that.
Yaya Toure.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press.
He has found the way through. He's one-on-one, surely!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Stood up well to him there. Long ball upfield. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lofted upfield. Drogba is herring after that one. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Terrific effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne, that's going wide left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Threads one in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Robertson. Oh, he's found support out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Romario has given away a free kick. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Xabi Alonso. It's come to nothing. Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes.
Just
has been
about within
indicated.
shooting range. Oh, that was no routine save.
Xabi Alonso is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Two minutes to be added on. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Duke gets flagged offside.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment.
Joelinton! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Mateus plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Dembele! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Dembele clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
He is through here.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Quarter of an hour played.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's put paid to the danger.
Yaya Toure.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is ended up in no man's land. Kukçu.
Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Joelinton crosses. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Drogba, and it's Bellingham.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pinches it off him.
Duke. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Joelinton. Timber is wide and looking to get onto this. And they've got a throw. And it's Timber.
Showing great feet there.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
And that has put paid to that. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, what has happened here?